Are Kristen Stewart and rapper Pattinson really gonna be neighbors? I'm Highland Hollywood for the Daily Buzz on CelebBuzz.com. For just over $2 million, Kristen Stewart has purchased a home just a mile down the road from her Twilight on again, off again, on again, off again, on again. You get the picture, Robert Pattinson. To discuss Kristen's new digs to the star $1 million listing, New York City real estate broker Ryan Serhant. Ryan, what's up, buddy? How are you?
Yo, what's going on?
Now, you're kind of a big deal, right? Ranked 16th amongst brokers in NYC, so you gotta come with it today, right?
15th. You're looking at old news.
Oh, see, my bad. We got you at 50. You bumped up. Next year, it'll be 14. The man's moving in the right direction. All right, let's talk about this house that K2 just scored. $2.2 million. Explain to me the price, why it's at that price, and what's in this house that we love.
I think she got a good deal on it. For $2.2 million in that area, everything's selling for a much higher price per square foot. But at the same time, I think she probably could have gotten it for maybe a little bit under $2 because it does need a lot of work compared to the house that she was in with her ex, or maybe not ex, I don't know, Pattinson, which were, I think, much nicer digs. I think she paid for the day what she got for it because she wants to be close to him. It's right down the street, right? It's in LA. I mean, I'm in New York, so I'm not there right now staring outside her gate with everybody else, or how they will be.
I get it. Well, yeah, a mile in New York is like in another state, but a mile here in Los Angeles is kind of down the street. So I guess it is all relative. But that house looks super sweet. You're saying it needs work. There's like wood all up in that thing, up and down. There doesn't seem to be a lot of privacy, though. Really tall floor-to-ceiling windows. I'm kind of surprised seeing that a celebrity who loves to be private seems to have such an open home.
Yeah, well, she wants light, right? Isn't she a vampire now? Doesn't she want a lot of light?
Well, she needs to get out of the light or else she's going to sparkle. I mean, you know how these vampires work, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the protocol here? When you have a celebrity move into the neighborhood, is that something that, like, the other neighbors need to be made aware of? Is that something that's just kept under wraps? What's the protocol?
Sometimes, it depends on who the celebrity is and if they make demands on their own. I mean, here in New York, it's much different because people are moving into buildings that are neighborhoods in and of themselves. I mean, there's buildings where there's hundreds of apartments. So there's, 100 apartments, only one of them is occupied by a celebrity, and yet they have security that's downstairs at all times. I mean, Robert De Niro and I don't know if anybody actually knows this, but he just moved into the Park Imperial on 56th Street, and he has people that circle around. So everyone's always kind of on guard, but a lot of times they just want to be private and not have anyone like me tell the entire world where they live.
Well, I would think with all the paparazzi that's going to be following her around, maybe the neighbors would want a heads up. All right, let's switch gears a little bit. Get out of LA into London. Talk about One Direction star Harry Styles. He's only 18 years old. He just put down $4 million on a new pad. There's lots of cameras in this place. What do you think about it?
I think this place looks sick. For a teenager, this is like the coolest house ever, and it's a great spot in London. I think it's beautiful. I think it's nicer than K. Stewart's house, and it's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. I think he can have a lot of parties in this place. So I think his neighbors specifically should be a little bit concerned because once he hits his early 20s, if he still lives there, it's going to get dirty.
Ryan Serhant, the star, $1 million listing. Thanks, man, for hanging out. And let us know what you think of these new digs by using the hashtag #TheDailyBuzz. And for the latest on the biggest stories breaking right now in Hollywood, go to CelebBuzz.com.